And if you go chasing rabbits, and you know you're going to
Chasing rabbits,
tell 'em all who
and you know
the smoking caterpillar has.
The Resurrections is designed to trigger your memories of the first journey you took with the trilogy. It exists to reboot your Matrix memory and to help you see the new code that runs the current Matrix. Which is why some of the trailers showed a side-by-side comparison of the first Matrix and the Resurrection Matrix. Ultimately, what we know about the Resurrection Matrix is that truth no longer exists. While the first Matrix made us question what we meant by contact with the real world, the Resurrection Matrix makes us question what do we mean by truth. What is truth? How do you define truth? If you're talking in terms of what you know and what you think you know, then truth is simply a collection of information that you have chosen to believe are facts. Remember the old saying that seeing is believing? And ask yourself, does this still hold water in a world populated by deep fakes? The only things that are true in this world are things you believe to be true. Belief is the center of consciousness. The brilliance of the Matrix trilogy is that it takes all the conflicting philosophies and religions that exist in the world and unites them into the story of the one in a simulated universe. The importance of that simulated universe is that it gives each person with a mind a chance to project their minds into the simulation. This projection of one's mind into the simulation can be thought of as looking into a mirror. This brings about some interesting questions. Like one question I have asked after I first projected my mind into the Matrix universe is, can I project my mind into the simulation and take on the role of Neo? This my mind would think and feel about the simulation the way he does. And as the Matrix prompts my mind to make a choice, each choice will be guided and lead me in Neo's footsteps. I understand that this idea is very deep for most Matrix fans. The easiest way to explain it is, can you see the Matrix through the eyes of Neo? Another important aspect of the Resurrection Matrix is the nature of time. Let me continue with the central idea in this mental projection theory. Let us imagine that you fall asleep and you wake up in the year of 1999. Your memory has been wiped and you have been implanted with the false memory of your life. You would believe that you are Thomas A. Anderson, a junior programmer for a large software company. You would live alone and be embedded with feelings that something is not quite right with the world. Now imagine that one day you wake up in front of your computer monitor with the words, "The Matrix has you" on the screen. Well, you know how the story would unfold. You would have to make all the choices Neo made, and your journey would end after the revolution. Now imagine you wake up and the year is 2021. Your memory of your first projection into the Matrix world has been altered. In this simulated world, you are a senior programmer for a virtual reality game company. Your memory of your journey into the Matrix universe now only exists in terms of a virtual reality game that you created. deep down, you know you base the game on the actual journey you took in the simulated universe. You also know that the world is not ready to know that your game is based on a true story. And so, here we are, back in Neo's office as he starts a new mental projection of his mind into this new Matrix universe.
I have these memories from my life. None of them have it. I have these memories from my life. None of them have it. Memories from my life. None of them have it. These memories.